What's good, y'all? Today I wanted to talk about something that particularly hits close to home because it has radically changed my life for the better, and I think it can also change yours. Are you particularly unsatisfied with how you look or feel about your body? I mean, most people nowadays probably are, given the fact that there's more obese people in the United States than there are healthy weight people. Just walk into your local Walmart and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a serious crisis and something needs to be changed. As I've mentioned in some of my other videos, there's a ton of misinformation out there as to how to lose or gain weight to fit your needs, and because of that, most people are extremely discouraged as to where to start or how to start. But in today's video, I'm not gonna be here to tell you how to start lifting or how to start your fitness journey. I'm gonna be telling you why you should. If you're a man or a woman struggling with body confidence issues for any given reason, just know there is something that you can do that is out there that can help you. I see way too many people today that like to play the victim, and I don't know why it's a trend, but it is, and it sucks. They blame their weight and level of fitness solely on other people or outside factors that are beyond their control. If you as a viewer right now do not agree to stop playing the victim, I would happily suggest that you don't watch this video, because I cannot help you beyond that. Anyways, if you are a man or a woman and you are not actively trying to improve your life in some way, shape, or form, you are actively wasting it. As many people have said before me, the pain of regret is significantly worse than the pain of discipline. The problem with most people today is that they can obviously feel the pain of tomorrow as it's not yet here, but they can feel the pain of today because it's the present. And I mean, naturally, we as humans like to divert ourselves away from pain. It's a pretty avid technique to avoid dying, but we don't live in times anymore where we need to climb a tree and run from a tiger. Those days are long gone, and we live in a significantly more comfortable environment. Regardless, with the pain of discipline being the pain of today, many people simply choose not to improve themselves or work harder to become a better version of themselves simply because it's hard. Well, newsflash, if you want to be a badass main character that you fantasize about being, you gotta work hard, and it sucks, but shit sucks. Working hard sucks. And yes, I'm talking to your overweight, neckbeard, Discord mod having ass. Get off the fucking anime Roblox games, stop doom scrolling, and listen to what I gotta say. Alright, with that little pep talk aside, let's start talking about lifting and why you should do it. Obviously, with everything I just said, there are a plethora of reasons as to why you should start lifting and the benefits that'll follow. Most people of today's world are severely under-disciplined, and as a result, it only takes a little bit of work to become truly exceptional. For starters, you've probably heard this somewhere before, but fitness is one of the main determiners of success financially, romantically, and socially. Now, I'm definitely by no means saying if you bench 225, you'll immediately be guaranteed a girlfriend, but according to many different sites and polls, like this one from LinkedIn states, in a survey of 1,300 plus executives, 75% of successful executives said that physical fitness is critical for career success at this executive level. And to be quite honest, in my opinion, if you want to be successful in this life, fitness is step one. Next off is mental health. People who are in shape and actively complete at least 4 days of resistance training during the week have been observed to be noticeably more content with life and significantly less prone to depression and anxiety. Now, I'm by no means a psychologist, but as much as people want to medicate these disorders, I feel like your best bet is to try to break each weak link in the chain before you immediately hop on something that you'll probably be addicted to for life. And again, I'm in no way saying that this is a cure by any stance. However, I am saying get a six-pack first, and then we'll regroup. And if you still need the medication, then that's when you should get it. I'm definitely not saying there aren't people out there who actually have genuine disorders, but as I said before, try this first. Overall, decreasing likelihood is still decreasing likelihood, and it's something that is worth trying. Adding on to that, instead of hopping on an extremely addictive substance to try to fix yourself as your first solution, maybe try to look in the mirror. Are you hygienic? Do you smell good? How are your social skills? Are you eating real food for breakfast, not just a Slim Jim and a Monster? And most importantly, what are you doing to get yourself in shape? Moving on, confidence, especially in my generations, the younger ones, is definitely fleeting. Insecurity kills. I mean, it kills discipline, happiness, quality of life, and the quality of life of the other people around you. A valiant potential solution to the self-confidence issue is earning an amazing physique through lifting. You can walk around with healthy pride and well-being, knowing that you dedicated a decent chunk of time in your life to achieve something, and you fucking did it. Now, the honest-to-God truth about having an amazing physique and why it is so important is because it has to be earned. No one can give it to you. You can't steal it. It can't healthily be bought with money. No one else can give it to you but you. It is the ultimate status symbol of classless wealth. Not monetarily speaking, but a health that directly correlates with how much time and effort you put in. And guys, the halo effect is a real thing. The more attractive or fit or healthy you are, the more likely people are inclined to believe you. Not that manipulating people is ever a good thing, but if you want your voice to be heard louder among others in a group, get in shape. It's the best step one for anyone wanting to make a change. People will notice you more, people will treat you better, and give you more positive attention. This by no means is guaranteed, but you are overall increasing your likelihood by a shit ton. And it sucks to say that, but that is the cold hard truth. There are a lot of people out here that don't understand. There's probably a reason people aren't talking to you. It's because you lack a shit ton of self-confidence and you're like 350 pounds at 5'4". Or maybe it's the opposite in my case. I mean, I was 6'2", and 140 pounds. Dude, I was so skinny, it's like you could see my spine through my shirt. I know it's a sad reality, but it's reality nonetheless. If you want to be seen more, if you want to gain more respect from people as soon as you walk into a room, I mean, again, the cold, hard truth of the matter is if you're in shape, you will demand more respect. And on a side note, I personally believe this, so bear with me. I believe that especially men, if not putting forth the effort to obtain a physique, you are wasting your life. I'm not saying be a bodybuilder, but just know this. You as a man cannot expect to have an exceptional wife or exceptional attention unless you yourself become truly exceptional. Everyone has potential. You just need to learn how to crack it open. Step one to becoming that main character that you've always fantasized about is to start lifting. Anyways, with all that aside, that's all the mental benefits. But what about the physical benefits? For starters, those who lift most of their life overall have a significantly increased bone density. This higher bone density carries into later and older ages, which prevents injuries by a lot. From, like old people accidents, like people fall a lot, and then they end up breaking a rib or something. I mean, we've all seen the Life Alert commercials. Not even just in old age, but there is a correlation that states that people who have a higher muscle density to body weight ratio, and again therefore a higher bone density, are less likely to get injured overall. Simply put, people who are fit and in shape live longer. People who are fit are also significantly less prone to cancer and many other diseases. Not to mention the natural increase in testosterone in men, which not only increases athletic performance, but obviously increases performance in the bedroom. And to finish off, this is my personal favorite reason as to why anybody should start lifting. Whether you're starting skinny or fat, what the journey to your goals, not the physique at the end, will make of you as a person is ultimately significantly more important. The character and virtues you will obtain as you begin to increase your knowledge of discipline and restraint and control of yourself is infinitely more valuable than the physique itself. The physique is just the plaque that screams, I did it. I had the discipline to do it. I have the tenacity, the endurance, and the capability to show restraint and humility. And guys, not only that, but this stuff carries on into other walks of life. Like, let's say you gain discipline and knowledge of discipline from lifting, right? And you want to start a business. The problem is there's probably going to be a lot of times in the day where you're not going to feel like waking up to continue your business. But the truth of the matter is, true discipline is doing what you don't want to do, but in doing it anyways. And you guys have heard the Mike Tyson quote where it says, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. Now, I like that quote, but I don't really like it because you don't necessarily have to act like you love it. Obviously, shit sucks sometimes, you just gotta do it anyways. And acting like you love something kinda sucks. So in my personal opinion, true discipline is just seeing something that's hard to do, knowing that it's gonna benefit you in the long run if you do it, and you suffer the pain of discipline so that later you don't suffer the pain of regret of not doing the thing that you had initially planned to do. I mean, think about it. When I go to the gym, dude, I don't ever really wanna go. I mean, I do find lifting pretty fun and pretty stimulating activity, but generally speaking, most days I don't want to be there, but I'm there anyways because I know it benefits me in the long run significantly. In any case, I feel like that leaves us off with a good finishing point today. Overall, the benefits of resistance training and fitness are unparalleled to anything else you could possibly do for your life. As I said, in my opinion, if you are not at least trying, you are wasting your life. I will believe you will have regret later on if you don't try, and many more problems will arise. I mean, imagine going your whole life and not knowing what you could have been. And that, I think that personally is what scares me the most. Because imagine you're on your deathbed and you're like, what if I had just done that thing that I wanted to do, but never got started because I was too scared or too tired? The unfortunate truth is no one gives a fuck if you're tired. You gotta go out and get what you want. Now, for my fellow lifters out there who are still on their journey or who have already started their journey, do not stop. Also remember that a good physique may promote and highly encourage good character, but it's never guaranteed. I mean, you could be your best physical self and still be an absolute dick. That's a whole separate topic though, and I'm also not a therapist, so please go see a therapist if you do have any genuine mental issues. And guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully this video helped you at all. And if you enjoy my content, please leave a like and subscribe. I always upload either Mondays or Fridays. I'm still kind of working that shit out. But anyways, y'all, I will see you in the next video.